Trying to make some breakfast here. Some yogurt. It's like, I think it's plain yogurt with granola, and add some fruit, some blackberries. So I had an epiphany recently, and maybe this will also change the way that you guys eat. But I watched like a documentary, like, I don't know, 7-8 years ago probably. Anyway, the documentary was about normal milk and how it had a lot of hormones in it, growth hormones and things that, you know, like a baby calf would need, but not necessarily an adult. Like, it was kind of like, it was too much. And so I switched to almond milk. And I thought, oh, I'm being healthier. And maybe it is healthier. We can negate the fact that, you know, too much water is used to make almond milk, like almonds. But aside from that, I thought I was being healthier, right? But, you know, with my stress fracture last year that I'm recovering from, and from breaking my ankle in 2021 in the Berlin Marathon, just all these like injury, my knee pain, just so many things point to like maybe something like bone density. And I looked last week at my almond milk. I'm thinking, oh, maybe I don't drink enough calcium. I couldn't believe on this, there's only 4% of your daily calcium in a serving size. And there's 4 servings per container. This whole thing is only 4 servings. I'm not drinking a quarter of almond milk carton in one sitting, probably. Maybe less. I'm using cereal, but let's say I was a quarter. That means I'm only having 4% of my daily calcium. Then I thought, okay, well, I also take a multivitamin. I thought, well, that's got to have calcium in it, right? I mean, check yours, but a lot of vitamins, I do Flintstones, but a lot of vitamins don't have any calcium. Mine has no calcium. I was shocked. So, and I don't eat yogurt. Well, I'm eating yogurt. I'm trying to eat yogurt now because I need to, but I hate yogurt. Unless it's like a yogurt parfait, has a lot of sugar in it, and probably not much yogurt. I'm not really a big fan of yogurt. And I don't eat eggs, really. I don't eat any dairy for the most part. So cottage cheese, I don't eat that. So like a lot of sources of calcium I don't consume, and my vitamins don't have calcium. So, and I don't have almond milk every day either. So like I'm getting probably almost no calcium. And that could be for many years. And that could very well be a reason why I'm having so many injuries. It's just interesting that like something so basic I was missing. So just, you know, it might be a good idea to check, you know, what you're eating and make sure you're getting enough calcium, because as an athlete, you really need good bones, and you're putting more stress on them when you're running and doing, you know, physical activity. So, yeah, good to know. And I don't drink soda, because soda can actually affect your bones negatively with mineral absorption and whatnot. I don't drink soda, so that's fine. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. So now I'm trying to like alter my diet a little bit. I went from almond milk to, I don't like normal milk. I went to oat milk. Oat milk here has 20% in a serving. That's big. So I try to have it almost every day, like some cereal or something. So that's 20%. And then I'm trying this yogurt crap. Looks gross. And then I'm probably gonna have to take a supplement of calcium. I never got my calcium levels actually checked, but I just know that I'm low. It just makes sense. All right, so I'm gonna try to go in the stroller today. I don't have the same stroller. Well, that was the stroller I did last time, the one that was like crappy, like a shopping cart. This one is a Thule Glide 2 or 3, I can't remember, but it's like really fast and light. I'm gonna take her out in a little bit if all goes well. It's a Saturday, like my other video was. So this is when we have our Saturdays together. She's in the bouncy at the moment for a short period of time until she gets bored of it. Hey! Anyway, so she was having a good time. After this, I'll feed her. Then hopefully she'll fall asleep, put her in the stroller, and then go do 3 or 4 miles at a slow jog. Yeah, so right now I'm back to running like 20 miles a week, which is not very much, but it's something. And I'm trying to just get back, gradually. Even though I haven't been running that much, I've put some quality runs in there. One week I did a 9-mile run, a 6-mile run, and then technically I did like a 3.5-mile hilly hike. So I don't know if you count that as running, but I was holding her in the carrier while I was going uphill. So it was still like a decent cardio. Gosh, what's happened to me? Before I was like, I ran 20 miles on a trail, and now I'm like, I did a 3-mile hike with the baby on my chest. That counts, right? It's like, oh my God. It reminds me of when, this is a long time ago, like 10 years ago. When I was living in Arizona, and I went to visit my friend in Phoenix, and we went on a mountain bike ride. And I said something like, oh, how's your fitness right now? Have you, and he's like, well, I haven't really done anything in the last few months unless you count sex. And that was like the most absurd, ludicrous comment. The fact that he added that last part in, like, no, of course sex does not count as cardio or working out. And here I am talking about walking with a baby as cardio. So I am now on his level of that comment from 10 years ago. That's where I'm in now, I guess. I don't know. Not quite, but it's bad. But yeah, I'm just, my ankle, I'm still going to PT. I'm just kind of touch and go at the moment. I try not to do too much, and I don't have like a plan necessarily. I just keep telling myself, okay, get steady on 20 miles. First, it was like running every so often and like 6 miles a week or like just random and just mostly biking to work. And now I'm like biking to work a little less because on the days that I run, I don't bike to work. I drive to work. So I'm going to try to sneak a run in like at night or in the morning or whenever I can. This little one right here is not sleeping too well at the moment. So this whole week I've gotten like 5 hours a night broken up throughout the night. Like it's been rough. All right, time to get out. I have to poop, and you have probably already pooped, right? I know that feeling. So I was about to post that video, and then fast forward a week went by since the footage of this video, and I just did another stroller run on a Saturday again, and I went even harder this time. Holy crap. So I just went for it this time. Last time I kind of warmed up into it, and then I got down to like 6:20 pace, and I felt like that was hard, and I just kind of held that. This time I started at 6:20 pace, and I brought it down, which I didn't think I could do, but yeah, I did. I actually hit, I think two of my miles were sub 6. And I mean, the course I'm doing, so I did 8.5 miles at like a 6:10 average, starting at 6:20 and finishing like 6 minutes, whatever. That's really good. I mean, heck, I'd be happy with that run without a stroller. But something about the stroller, like, I mean, it's hard because I have to switch arms a lot when I'm pushing. Because you got to steer with one hand. If you hold with two arms, two hands, it's too much. Like I only do that if I'm going around like a really sharp turn that I don't think that the stroller can do on its own. To get a better turning radius, I'll hold with 2 arms. Or going up a steep hill, it's kind of like get some momentum. But for the most part, you're steering with one hand. So you're constantly like tweaking the stroller and like adjusting. And I'm navigating over like bumps. And I also hold it if I'm going over like a speed bump or some kind of bump. I'll hold it and kind of try to lift the chair a little bit when I'm stroller while I'm going. But yeah, that was tough. And I switch arms like every other minute because I get bored. Not bored, but I get fidgety. When you get tired, you get fidgety. Whether it's looking at your watch a lot or looking back a lot or looking down or whatever it is. I mean, I felt my hamstring a little bit when I was trying to go sub 6, but The crazy thing is, because I'm pushing the stroller and I'm steering and all that stuff, and I'm thinking about her in the stroller, I'm not thinking about myself. So like, it takes the focus off of like my ankle or my knee, things that usually would bother me. My mind doesn't have time to focus on those things. If people were only allowed to train as much as I do, I'd be in the Olympics. I know that sounds like blasphemous, but no, really. Most people who are really high level, they train all the time and recover and do all these things. I don't do any of that stuff. I'm the greatest 20-mile-a-week runner of all time. Show me someone who runs 20 miles a week and can run as fast as me. I don't think so. Luna, we found our first stroller run, our first stroller race. Officially, a race that has a stroller division. It's like March 23rd or something in Long Beach. And that's a month away. She'll be old enough to officially run in the stroller, I think. Hopefully. Because right now we're doing it incognito. It's not really happening. But yeah, so that'll be fun. If I can get that Sunday off to go, she should be ready by then. It's at a weird time. It's not at the time that I usually run with her. So it's not like her nap time, which is kind of annoying. But I think she can handle it. It's only a 5K. I wish it was a 10K, but it's only a 5K. But I'm going to crush those people. This will be glorious. Can I do 18-minute 5K? Huh? With a stroller? You want to try? Huh? You think we're fast enough? Huh? Sub 18? I don't know. We'll see.